Hey, Justin Chamness here, Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and it's lunchtime, and I want to welcome you to a brief session on where are the motivated sellers now? We're all on lockdown. Where are they? We're looking for you. Okay, if you're out there working this real estate wholesaler game and you're obviously then looking for motivated sellers, especially nowadays, I've been telling folks, you need to shift focus a little bit towards this lease option game. This lease option game is amazing. All right. It's getting better and better and better by the minute. It doesn't matter if the banks are loaning money right now. It doesn't matter if the economy and the government tells us that we're all on lockdown. It doesn't matter. There are motivated sellers out there and they are home right now. That's where they are. They're home. But I want to tell you how to go about getting their contact information, locating them, finding their contact information, and then getting in touch with them. Okay. This is a big question. I've had a lot of students ask me lately about, the situation with the world and the economy and the leads and how do we get leads. And then Zillow has changed some algorithms or something. And so the automated REI, which is the main tool that I use to generate leads, me and my team. And I recommend that for you as well. It's the most inexpensive and dependable way to generate leads on a weekly basis or even a daily basis, if you like. And you can do this virtually. You can go anywhere. So I recommend that. But they've had some problems with the algorithm or something with Zillow the last couple of days. And I've heard that should be fixed today. And the Zillow scraper should be back online. So there's a Zillow scraper update also for you right there. But in the meantime, Craigslist scraper is working beautifully. Okay, so you ought to go ahead and use the Craigslist scraper. And hey, here's a gold nugget for you. Not the for sale by owner section. You can do the for sale by owner section on Craigslist, but go to I know. I just heard the resounding brain waves coming from people. Overwhelming. I've tried it once and it's just all wholesalers and I'm just tired of talking to wholesalers. Well, you got to learn how to JV. Okay. You got to learn how to co-wholesale and make that money anyway. If you're watching, you want to put a comment down there on Facebook. I think you have to go and allow permission. There's a thing on Facebook, I think, in the post. Do that, and then I can see your comments. If you're on YouTube, you can put comments in, and I think I'll see them, and I'll add some to the screen. I was looking in the wrong neighborhood yesterday when I said that, but today I think I'm on the right tab, and we can get to the place we want to go, and I can throw your comments up there. So if you're out there watching on YouTube, throw a comment in there. But yeah, I'm telling you to focus on Craigslist, the scraper, right now, and do the for rent section. Okay. Now that I've done that, that's your gold nugget right off the bat. Now let's talk about lunch. Fajitas. Okay. Fajitas. Steak fajitas. Not chicken fajitas. Well, no. Mix of fajitas chicken and fajita steak. And you know how when they bring it out to you, like when you go to a Mexicana restaurant or whatever you call it, Tex-Mex, something like that, and they bring out one of your, they seat you, right? The hostess seats you, and then one of your tables sitting near you orders they obviously you didn't know, but they ordered the fajitas, the lunch special fajitas, right? And you're sitting there getting used to, the table, and you're adjusting your silverware, maybe unwrapping it. And the waitress comes by and you order a Coca-Cola or a Sprite or whatever, or maybe a margarita. And they go away from the table to go retrieve your drinks, give you a few minutes to look through the menu. And while right as you're getting lost into the menu, looking for what you want for lunch, the next thing you hear is the faint sound of, and it keeps getting louder. And it's louder. And next thing you know, they're right up on you. They're behind you. And you turn around and you look from the booth where you are, and you see there's some dude dressed in all black. He must work for the restaurant, carrying a plate or a platter of something, and it's going. It's so freaking hot. And you turn and you look, and as it goes by the table, you see the steam coming off the fajitas. And you catch that whiff of that hot, sexy, flavored steam of that steak and chicken fajita as it passes by the table, and you see the little round dish with the little lid on it, and inside are the nice warm tortilla rolls that you could put the fajita stuff in. Yeah. Well, then next thing you know, you're ordering fajitas. Next thing you know, you're ordering fajitas. One of my faves, right? And after they seat it, put it at the table that it belongs to, because you haven't ordered yet, you kind of do this number and you look over the shoulder, over the bench, and you try to see. Ooh, and you say this in a lower tone to your lunch dates. You say, "Ooh, that looks good. I might get the fajita. Yeah, you want to split a fajita with me? You want to split a fajita with me?" Now, imagine if you were a homeowner right now. Imagine if you were a homeowner and you had your house listed on the MLS, on the market. You wanted to sell. Maybe your husband got a job in a different location and he needs to go take that job right away. Maybe he's an emergency essential worker and they've transferred him. Maybe it's a financial crisis that you see yourself facing. Maybe it's something else. A family member is sick and you need to move to go tend to them and care for them. It's a trying time for our country. But imagine just for one moment that you are that homeowner. You have had your house on the market and either no one looked at it and no one made offers, or maybe they looked and they didn't make offers, or maybe they did make an offer and you accepted the offer, and then Corona craze went, melted down everything. Now that buyer backs out because either they backed out, they got skittish, or maybe their lender backed out, right? So now the house that you thought you had sold or would sell isn't. No, it's not. It's not. But that doesn't change the fact that you still have to go take that job in a different location, or that your family member is sick and you still need to move, or it doesn't change the fact that you're in a financial hardship at the moment. Okay. It doesn't change any of those facts, but you still have to move. You still have to move, but now the buyer's not working anymore. The MLS thing isn't working out anymore. Okay. What do you do as a homeowner? On a scale of 1 to 10 as a homeowner, where are you on the motivation scale? 1 to 10, 10 highly motivated, 1 being you don't care at all. You're pushing a 7, an 8, and a 9, and in some cases a 10. Right? Would you agree? Is that how you would feel if you were in that situation? How many people out there are in that situation? And you ask me what kind of leads am I going for right now? That's it right there. That's it right there. The failed listings, the expired listings, okay, the troubled listings, the ones that have been on and off and on and off and pending and off and pending and off and whatever it is. Okay, I said that twice. And today's not even beer day. Would somebody put a comment in YouTube over there so that I can see if I can share these comments? I'm so stoked to do that. I bought this StreamYard thing just for that sole reason. That and all the other cool kids are doing it, so I had to. But anyway, if I might dump it because I like Zoom. Mr. Thinker's there, man. Check it out. Yes, Mr. The first one ever. Gordon Cup. Yes, some Facebook user, it says gold nuggets. Check this out. Hashtag shut up money. Oh man, I'm loving this. Oh my gosh. How do you find troubled listings? That's a great question. Thank you for that. Well, what you do is there's two ways. You can go through the automatedrei.com. That's the automatedrei.com. Okay, and you should be able to email their support and request, or you can go to the list building module in their platform. It is the most inexpensive list you will find. It is skip traced at level 3, tier 3. Hear me out. At tier 3, it is the best data out there too. Okay, 6 cents I think is what it is. You guys are like, what? 6 cents? I thought it was like 25 or 15 or 45 or 35 cents. Hi. No. Try 6 cents. That will save you hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. Am I crazy or what? Nope. Yep. Whoop, whoop. And let's get that hashtag fajitas. I don't know who Facebook user is, but I love you and I like the way you're thinking right now. Okay, but I'm kind of hungry. I'm kind of craving them steak ones. Okay, so I'm going after the failed listings. The second way to get that, the first one is the automated REI. Either email the support or you can go to the list building section and just build it yourself. Or you could go, if you have a PropStream account, you can go to PropStream and you could do a what's called there. It's not called expireds. It's called failed listings there. And you can just pull up a list in whatever county, city, zip code, what have you. Okay. And you can skip trace it there and everything, but that'll be more expensive. Okay. Just another gold tip. All right. Mitch Roy says fajitas. Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving that. That's how you find the troubled listings, guys. So that's what you want to do is you want to find the troubled listings. And these are guys that are you're going to be wanting to be ready to pitch the lease option deal. Okay. So let's talk about how you do that. Okay. Yep. You can do it right there on the automated REI. Now, if the Facebook user is asking me, how can I find these expired and failed listings without PropStream and do it for free? You can do it super cheap over at the automated REI. Super, super cheap, cheaper than PropStream even. Same data and everything, same quality. But if you're looking for a free way to get expired listings, then you need to buddy up with a realtor in your area and ask them to print off a bunch or email you a bunch and tell them you'll give them 3 rolls of toilet paper and 2 ramen noodles. This is like, it's like we're in prison. I'll give you 2 honey buns, 3 rolls of toilet paper, and I will also give you this shank I have here. All right. No, I'm just kidding. Let's not do that. Let's talk about how to convert these leads once you find them. All right. That's what I want to talk about. And then I also want to talk about fajitas. Okay. If you're one of these motivated sellers, your initial premonition is what? I want cash, baby. Cash. I want that money. Like last night, the Midnight Mentor. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah, I love that. So they want the cash. And you call them up, especially if you got them off of a Zillow scraper or maybe a Craigslist scraper or something like that. They're thinking cash because this is the traditional way of thinking, guys. Okay. You can't blame them for that. You can't be angry at them because they're ignorant or dumb or something. It's not any of that. It's just that they have been trained that when you buy something, you buy it with cash. Right. And some of them, not even all of them, but a percentage of them have leased a car or leased an apartment, but that's pretty much the extent of their leasing experience. Okay. So you have to understand that they're going to be thinking cash and you're going to be thinking creative, and you somehow have to bridge that gap. How are you going to do it? I'll tell you how right now. When the homeowner is talking and he's like, well, and you're on the phone. Okay, first of all, if he's not a motivated seller, he's being a jerk, or he's somebody that sounds like if he sounds like, you know what, if I get on the phone with somebody and it sounds like they're laying down while they're talking to me, I am hanging up, man. I am not into that. I'm not into talking to people while they're just laying on their back. All right. If we can't have a decent conversation, I'm out. Okay. If this guy sounds like he was on a bender for the last 3 days and he's just now coming out of it, I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time on the phone with him. I am here to make money win. I'm here to do a deal win today. Okay. So they're going to be thinking cash. I'm thinking creative. If he's motivated, he's like on a scale of 1 to 10, he's like a 5 or up. I'll stay on the phone with him a little longer. I'll go through the presentation that I teach, the conversation I teach. And as we get to the end of the qualification section, and I ask the question, hey, sir, if I was able to make you an offer that you feel comfortable with today, is that something that you would be ready to do today or maybe not? And he says, oh, yeah. Okay. You newbies get excited because you think that's, boom, we got this guy in the bag. Nope, because he's thinking cash and you're thinking creative. So next thing you know, he says, yeah, I'd be happy if you make me an offer today. I'd definitely, if it's something reasonable. I mean, you know, I'm asking $279 and you know, if it's reasonable, I'll definitely accept an offer because I certainly need to move. Okay. Woo, you just went from got him to, oh, ain't got him no more. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to say, hey, Mr. Homeowner, you said the house is worth 285. You're asking 279. You know, there's really, but you did say that you would entertain an offer too, you know, but I don't think I can make an offer like that. Remember, I said I'm a real estate investor and I'm looking for my next investment property. And so, you know, I'm going to need to make a little profit in there too. And at that price, I just would not be able to make a profit. So I guess that's not a good fit for me. Let's completely just take that off the table. Now that this is over. And before I go, I just had a quick question. Now slow it down a little bit more than I am. Put a little more thespianism in it. Okay, hold on. Let me, I'll demonstrate for you. Well, Mr. Homeowner, I like what you're telling me and I appreciate your time. And you say the house is worth 279, 285 ish, and you want 279. Well, I wish I could do that. I'm just not really in a position where I can, you know, as a real estate investor, like I told you, I'm looking for my next property deal, and I'm not going to be able to make that kind of offer to you today, even though I wish I could. So let's just take that off the table. I guess it's just not a good fit. And let's just say it's over. Does that sound right to you? Well, yeah, that sounds right. I mean, I'm going to need to get all of that 279. Okay, well, Mr. Homeowner, now that that's over, real quick before I go, see, I'm going to turn around on him. I'm turning it around. Mr. Homeowner, before I go, if I were able to get you the full price, if I were able to do the full price, would you be able to rent it to me maybe for a couple years before I give you the full price? Or is that something that we shouldn't talk about? You see, I redirected him. See, now he's thinking, oh, I brought all the walls down on this whole cash bullshit. All the walls coming down on that. It's over. It's off the table. Forget it. It's dead. Done. Zip, zilch, nada. Done. Off the table. But now before I go, real quick, if I were able to get you that full price, I think I could get you that full price if you would be able to rent that house to me for 2 years before. Is that something that we should talk about, or probably not? Do you see how I'm doing this? Now I've totally just canceled everything that he was talking about the whole time and brought it right into a creative scenario. And now if he says, yeah, I think that might work, I like it, Now that's a deal. Okay. If he says, nah, I don't think that'd work. I'm not really interested in that. Okay, Mr. Homeowner, great. I got to go. Bye-bye. Click. You following me? Okay. That's where the motivated sellers are. Go and do likewise. I love you. RealestateWholesalerSclub.com. Wholesaling's better than a job.